Hey, Mike Hanselman, owner of Small Arms Pistol Academy, and today I want to talk about your holster. Now, I do prefer carrying appendix inside the waistband, and I do have a flashlight on my firearm, and you can see that there is a place for a flashlight right here. Now, when you go to order a holster, you need to make sure that you're ordering it for the light that you're actually going to be mounting on your flashlight. So I don't know if an O light would actually fit inside here or not. Maybe it's too big, maybe it's too small, I have no idea. But I do know that I had this holster built for a Streamlight TRL-1 HL light. So the retention happens on my actual flashlight, not on the firearm itself. So what I'm going to do is, these are empty, so I'm just going to close it and put the firearm inside here. So again, my retention is down here so that my gun doesn't just fall out of here. I actually have to pull it, and now it can come out. This firearm here is essentially the exact same thing as far as size as the other gun. The difference is this has a longer frame, but nothing to do with the retention aspect of it. There is no light on this Glock 19X right now. So just to show you, I'm gonna put this inside here, and it doesn't really stay inside here because there's no light that's securing it. So what I'm gonna do is loosen this, and I've already taken my light, I've already basically undone this light so that I can do this fast. That would normally be way tighter on there. And we're going to just put this light on the Glock to show you that now I still have the same holster, and because I'm utilizing that same light, the footprint is going to be the same so that I could now carry my Glock 19X inside the same holster. So what I like to do when I actually purchase a holster is I have a lot of different Glocks, shadow systems that's comparable to a Glock. It's basically just upgraded. But the reason that I buy this particular holster is a few different things. Number one, this is actually a Glock G34 holster, and you can see the front of it is actually cut out. And the reason it's done like that is whether I'm running a Glock 17, 19, 45, 19X, or a Glock 34, they'll all fit inside here as long as I'm operating that same flashlight. So that's pretty cool. I don't need to keep buying different holsters for different version Glocks that I own. And like I said, this is a shadow systems. It's not even a Glock, but it still fits inside the same holster. So this is actually the MR920, the DR920, and then also their new one. I want to say it's the XR. It's a crossover version. So essentially it's a Glock 45 or G45. So it has a longer frame, a short slide, would also fit inside here. And then they also have the MR920L, which has a longer barrel, still a short frame to it, could also fit inside the same holster as long as I'm operating the same flashlight. Again, that's where my retention is going to happen, and I can change the retention by loosening or tightening the screws. Now, the other reason I like this holster right here is because of this little paddle right here. So as I have a shorter frame like this, it's going to stay pretty tight to my stomach. But when I start extending my frame, and I'll just put these right up next to each other so you can see, it is a little bit, oh, there we go. It is a little bit longer, maybe only a ½ inch or so. But ultimately, the longer that my frame goes, it might be harder to conceal that firearm. So utilizing this paddle right here, which is your belt is going to put pressure against this. So it's going to be driven back towards your body, helping you not print your firearm as you're carrying out in public. So that's the one reason I really like going with this style firearm and utilizing a holster from a company that I trust. These guys, they don't pay me or anything. I pay for, full price for all their products, but it is a local company, so I do appreciate them. I do utilize them. I do trust their gear. Like I said, if I want to make this tighter or looser, all I'd have to do is grab a screwdriver, put it in here, and either tighten it or loosen it so I could start changing that retention to have more or less. And I might have to do that as I switch my platforms a little bit, but they're still going to fit inside one holster. Again, that's an inside the waistband appendix style holster. If I was going to rock like an outside the waistband holster, all the guns could still fit inside there as long as I had it set up for this same thing, Glock 34, like Gen 5 gun with a Streamlight TRL1 HL flashlight, it would work. And if you don't have this flashlight, you have a different company, that's fine. Just get it built for that one and utilize the same flashlight on all of them. If you don't want to keep buying flashlights, that's why there's only one out here right now. I don't own a flashlight for this, but if I was going to carry it, I could take it off this gun, throw it on this one for the day, and be good to go. I hope that answered a little bit of your questions. If you're still confused, feel free to leave it down in the comments. I'm also going to put Pale Horse Concealment. That's the holster company I actually utilize. I'm going to put their website throughout the video too. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can. If there's a different holster company you guys like, that's fine. Utilize whoever you guys trust and actually care about. But ultimately find a good holster that's made for your particular firearm so that your gun doesn't just flop out of there when you go running one day or something. Take care, guys. Thanks for jumping on the channel. I appreciate the support. Make sure you do click like, subscribe, leave a comment. All that does help beat those algorithms. Appreciate it.